If anybody wants to know what's been going on with our dear friend Toe, I have been in contact with April, dearest April, his ex-wife, quite a lot. And I'm not going to ever tell you exactly what she has said, but I'm just glad to talk to her. But the gentleman and his wife that she is living next door to, Nick has lost his fucking mind as if it weren't already fucking lost. And all he's going to do is drag her down with him. And it's a very difficult thing to say to somebody that's in love with somebody, right? I told her, we've been talking on the phone at length. And I said, I'm not saying this man can't get his shit together. But do you think he has his shit together? Also, you're living in the house that is for sale on his property. And he is now calling him publicly his girlfriend, even though he has a wife whom we haven't heard from. No idea. Again, I say I spoke with April. She didn't have internet for 8 months. Okay. She said, I finally got internet. I said, what did you do before that, April? She was like, I would just watch TV on my phone and wait for Nick to text me. Emotional and sort of like bizarro abuse where I want you to be my side piece and live in my, I don't know, what shall we call it, a guest house. And also do all of your court things from my studio where everyone knows that you're there. Everybody online knows. And that's the only time he lets you come over, unless Kayla's out of the house. And then he's like, yeah, pop on by. That, no bueno. No bueno. The thing that she told me was so annoying to me that he blamed her for. He said, do you know when somebody says it's not your fault, but it means it's your fault? Okay. The thing that she told me that he blamed her for was so heinous and so repulsive to me. And she was crying her eyes out and so fucking. This is not a good man. Does this seem like a sober person to you, or does this seem like a clean home to you? I just would like you all to see. So, does this look like a very clean countertop to you? And I understand you have 5 children. But does this seem like a sober person to you?
I have dishes behind me in my kitchen. No! Oh my.
Dishes? I don't have a child, okay? Let alone 5 of them. And I don't have a sister wife or like a woman that I let live in the house next door and ignore her until she finally says, hey, fuck you. I can understand things being messy, but if I had 5 children that I lost because of my stupid, moronic shenanigans with guns, drugs, and said children, allegedly, and you got them back, and you know that people come and check up on your house, don't you think you'd clean up a little bit? Don't you think you'd get to drug tests on time or at all? So does this seem like a person that is getting their life together just sheerly from what you're seeing right here? You can't clean up a little bit back here? Or are you so fucking high and a piece of shit, manipulative, awful, holier than thou, piece of shit? I mean, do you not want your kids? Like, you're going live on whatever it is. You know this will be clipped, and this is how you leave your home. And you look like this and speak like this. If you didn't know any better, this would be the only room, and this is a trailer, and this is a person on drugs, okay? And he's supposed to be, I don't know, doing something other than this. His 5 children are upstairs. Blow me.
God. Sorry.
You should be.
I had government in my ass earlier, so that's cool. Not
You had government in your ass earlier. Did you make it to your drug test on time this time? You just don't give a fuck. It would be sad if you're watching this thinking, Keanu, this is so mean. This is a drug addict. Well, I mean, it's what it seems like to me. Get to your drug tests on time. If you wanted to keep your kids number one, you wouldn't have this shit going on. Also, I just can't imagine what they think of you. And again, I don't know him. I think I was on one stream with him, or maybe 2 streams with him. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt for my friend April. But get your shit together, man. I mean, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for your kids. I feel bad for your wife. But I don't know any of them. And I don't really know you. I know my friend April, who now has internet and will be starting a lovely podcast, I am sure. And the sky is the limit for her. They can't even get to a fucking drug test on time. That's the fucking thing, though, allegedly. All right. So what? Right. Protect the children. They don't even go. They don't even care enough to go. You don't want them. Get sober. You don't want your kids if this is the way that you're going to stream. The government was up my ass today. Fuck off. Okay. Fuck off. I've always said this. What must his, teenage child think of him? If you think that they don't know what the fuck is going on, Nick, get fucking sober, dude. Like, none of your friends are even saying that you're doing a good job. Best thing in the world to get their kids back, right? And they're upstairs while you're tweeting in their filthy home. Good job, psycho. Is this something a sober person that is worried about keeping his children and making his drug tests on time? I'm not saying that I know, but next time that happens, allegedly, don't blame somebody that lives next door to you because you got into a fight over it because with your wife. But I'm just surmising here. I did not say that. I do not know that for a fact, but maybe don't miss your drug test again for your children, your 5 children, you religious bizarro. Nothing wrong with religion, but you bizarro fuck. I mean, this is very burn it all down. I know I'm going down behavior. Missed my final drug test, allegedly. Nick, don't message me ever again, you weirdo. Care about your kids, okay? Here's a paper towel. Here's some Windex. When you clear off your countertops and wipe them down, remove all of the hoarder shit on your countertops, and then maybe your kids will be around to cook with you. You make your next drug test. Just kidding. It's just a ledge. I never heard that from anyone.
Coming from across the yard to fuck.
Not across the yard. I mean, is it a pool house? I don't even think they have a pool.
I think it's across the yard, honey.
Well, at least he's letting her come over when Kayla's not out of the house now, right?
I don't think we should ever do a cooking stream again. His was epic.